Welcome to this short presentation of the concept of virtual power by Linico. We want to change the game. Welcome to this introduction of Living Power by Linico. We want to introduce the concept of virtual power. In the good old days, we had servers that were physical and served different purposes. So each application had its own server, like a web server, a finance server, a database server, where one may run the website and the web shop, the other one may run your financial programs, and the other one could be your database programs. There would be no flexibility, no shared resources. Modularity meant you had to add more hardware, and if you needed more capacity, you'd have to buy more capacity. The challenges with this was that if your web server had a crash or a meltdown, your web shop, your website would be down. If your finance server was overloaded with an information task at the end of the month, running your monthly reports, that would slow down the whole system, it would take out all the capacity, and it would be a hassle for other users on the system. And if your database server, for instance, wasn't at any use, you didn't use the database server at night, over the weekend, during the daytime, they would just sit around, take up resources, cost money, and not support anything to your organization. Therefore, virtual servers were introduced and offered a whole new range of ideas with the ability to run one or more applications on the same set of servers. You could share your resources, CPU, RAM, disks. It give you flexibility in resources. Modularity meant you could share resources. And if you needed more capacity, you would simply move capacity from one server to another. The benefits were, your web server may run on one server. If that crashed, it would automatically move to another server and run on that server. If your financial program was running on a server and you had a very large task to do, it would automatically take into use the other servers to complete this task. And if your database server, for instance, wasn't operating, it would automatically shut down these physical servers so that your virtual environment would run on less resources. However, power is still the old physical world. Power is coming in from the grid. It runs through one or more or several UPS systems and supplies power to your IT, to your cooling, or other systems within your organization, but it's all stable and fixed. Today we're introducing the virtual power system. Virtual power means that if, for instance, one of the systems doesn't need any kind of power, okay, you would have no backup in the old world. But with the new system, we're introducing living power. Living power will still get your power from the grid, and it will distribute the power to the different zones or capacity needs. And they will be hooked up to the living power system. It will reduce the need in free resources. If one of your servers were down, you could simply remove or take one of the UPS rectifiers and inverters out of your system and not use that resource anymore. If one of your systems had really high capacity for power, the living power system would automatically redirect the UPS capacity to serve that need, moving rectifiers and inverters around inside the system to supply additional power to this load. And if one of your systems didn't run, you could either take out the UPS part of the system altogether, or you could use that part of the system to load and charge your batteries. Where have we gone and where are we today? Well, we've seen the past where physical servers have moved to virtual servers over the last 20 years. And today, almost all servers worldwide are run on virtual environment. Today, we look into the future and we see the start of a similar movement where we are moving from a physical environment to a virtual power environment. Lean Eco, we changed the game.